Our next correspondent started things off as a co-owner of the California Medical Research Center, and now he's a founding partner at Armada Law Corp. And everybody's favorite foul-mouthed uncle, the man with more dirty one-liners than an EDM pre-party, Dale Schafer.
Only followed closely by Sean.
Good morning, everybody. My story today comes out of Law 360, and the headline is Staffing Agencies Clients Not Covered, an Insurer Says. Now, as I was looking into this, it's in the federal courts right now, but it started in the state courts, and I didn't understand how all that came about. But the heart of this is that a staffing company had somebody they sent to a delivery business in San Diego, and this person got fired. And then claims that the owner and some receptionists cooked up some sexual misconduct on their part to justify firing them. And so he sues in state court this retail store, and they tender the claim to the insurance company. They go, no, we ain't covering this, because all we issued a policy for was for the staffing company and their employees. We exclude clients and the client's employees. So what this opens up is a bigger can of worms in the industry, and that's insurance coverage that doesn't leave you bare. Okay. I have worked with companies who use staffing companies, and we try to ensure in our contracts that we have copies of their insurance policy. We're additionally insured. They have the same from us, and we have indemnification and hold harmless agreements so that if something like this happens, we know there's insurance to cover it. And it appears that the staffing company went out looking for some insurance, and this is called employer's insurance, which can include work comp and then coverage if you end up in civil court, like you do here. And in order to get that policy, they limited it to only 9 employees for the staffing company. And I don't know how many employees the staffing company sent out, but they obviously didn't provide coverage to them. And the retail store saying, well, hang on, our contract with you required that you provide this coverage for the employees you send to us. So it looks like they didn't sit down with an attorney or someone who understands this to take a look at these policies and make sure that we have everybody's ass covered, because now we're going to have a bad faith claim come up. And this insurance company's position is read the policy. We have the declarations and an exclusion page, and that's where I take my clients for every policy I review. What does it declare it's going to cover? And then look at the last part of this exclusions page. It says, we don't cover this. And if you don't put that in front of your client and the people they're contracting with, you're going to end up like this. Now, insurance is great because it not only pays if you have to pay an award, it also pays attorney's fees, because attorney's fees will kill you. Uncovered litigation. Yeah, Sean, uncovered litigation can be in the 6 figures to defend easily. Okay. And it comes at you quickly. And if you ain't got $100,000 laying around to go litigate something, and most of these retail stores aren't that cash heavy, it gets to be a real challenge for you, and you can't file bankruptcy, and you end up having your assets sold in the courthouse, and you're screwed. So that's my story this morning. It's not just a litigation thing, but it's a bigger story about making sure you have adequate insurance to cover everything you're doing and contracting for.